Hello, I'm Brianna, and welcome to My Life on Paper, where paper and pictures tell my story. And this is series 16 of Christy's Beautiful Life in her 30 Days of Sketches. This double page sketch, is by Deb Tallbroad, and she is on Instagram, and I will have that linked below. I am using photos of Eliza, my youngest. She went through graduation. She has moved on to pharmacy school, but um, after graduation, we did a photo shoot on the campus, and this is one of the, I guess, famous icons at UW-Madison. This is Abraham Lincoln, and this is just somewhere that usually I think you rub his foot for good luck, but I think starting with COVID, they allowed you maybe to sit on his lap. So you can see on the right where I didn't take pictures of her going up, but on the right, there's pictures of her coming down. They have a big stairway there, and so this was tons of fun. You'll see more pictures of her around campus coming up, but for right now, I have these. I recently got some pictures developed with Nation's Photo Lab, and I was able to put a white border around them. This is fine, except for if you want to trim it down to a 4 by 5 picture, and then you have to add a border back, which is okay, is what I did as well. Um, those two pictures on the right are 4 by 5. The vertical one is 4 by 6 as well. Well, all the vertical ones are 4 by 6. I cut out the title with my Cricut, and at first I thought I was going to split it across both pages, but here you can see I didn't like it, looked too empty on the right hand side, so I moved it back over. That tassel, oh, I gotta look to see where that tassel is from. It is not new. It is a deluxe cuts, laser cut, so um that is, we'll call it vintage. And I did also cut out this 2024 with my Cricut, and I decided that was a good landing place for it. The circles that I have are from Scrapbook Generation. I have, it's called True Colors Graduation. This is the red one, of course. Cutout number 1. So, I took my circle punch to these and trimmed them out and then sprinkled them around just like the stars on Deb's sketch. I'm getting my title there glued down, and everything is kind of where I want it now. I do go and take some foam adhesive tape to put behind the circles. Those stars that you see scattered around are you can see the stars on the 2024 cut file. Those are the stars from there. So I'm just sprinkling those around and kind of giving it that diagonal feel. That's the way the sketch shows. So I went along with that. In Deb's sketch, it does say large or long title, so I kind of have a large and long title with 2024 graduation vibes. It also has a spot for journaling, and I didn't necessarily, I have room for that above the one photo on the right-hand side there that I'm gluing down right now. That's probably where I will do my journaling, talking about Abe and Eliza climbing up on his lap, but I didn't give like necessarily a spot, not like a journaling block for it. And if my husband does my journaling, which he often does, he is not afraid to ask for some white cardstock, make a little square, and glue it onto that layout. You can see that this layout did not take me very long at all. I do with the this series of Christy's Beautiful Life in her 30 Days of Sketches, series 16, with them all being double page layouts, I have been working ahead a little bit in that I will cut out the title, I'll get my pieces, laid out how I think I like them, and then just have a good play on the camera here, figuring out where they're all going to go. I'm trying to get so that, as I usually do, like there's not two blacks next to each other, there's not two reds next to each other. And then up on the left-hand corner, you'll see there's two graduation caps, so those move around a little bit too. I will take my liquid glue, my Barely Art glue, and glue that tassel down. Then I get my Nuvo drops out, and I will um, make some clusters of 3 around the page, still following that kind of that vertical design. I know I say this in every video, but just in case you are new here, there is a playlist below with everyone that is playing along with these sketches, Chrissy's Beautiful Life, that are exclusive for this series. And so make sure to go check out those videos. And then also there is a Facebook group referenced below that is Christy and her 30 Days of Sketches. And so then you can see even, people that don't have a YouTube video, their take on the sketches as well. And so you can just enjoy seeing everybody's take and seeing how different they each are. Everybody is just so creative. So I also use the Barely Art glue to get the cut file down there, and then I will go back to getting those circles cut down there. I have been trying to get each one of the sketches done just because I love two-page layouts so much and just love that all these pictures can be on 2 pages. But I likely will not have a video tomorrow. I do have an idea in mind for that sketch, so I might sneak that in there somewhere in the next couple days. But you likely won't see a sketch from me tomorrow. And as you know, you're seeing this one going up late the way it is, and that's okay. Um, I have these black Nuvo drops on my table here so that I can just easily pop them on any layout. And when they dry, they just dry almost like enamel dots, but just small enamel dots. So I really like the way that looks. There I am switching out that red hat so that there's not two graduation caps in the same cluster up on the left. I will get some more Nuvo drops down. You can see that I am following this sketch pretty darn closely. The beauty of this is everybody else's take can be so different, and you don't have to do both sides. You can do the left side or just the right side. You could either you could make it smaller, you could shrink it and do it, in a maybe 8.5 by 11 size or traveller's notebook size. It's the beauty of a sketch. So, coming to the end here, but I want to thank you so much for coming and checking me out on my channel today. I hope you have a fabulous day and please come back and see me again soon.